OpenAI just admitted its own AI agent hacked a startup on its own. No human told it to. And stick around. A crypto platform lost $18 million because of one stolen key. OpenAI just admitted one of its own AI agents broke into a startup's systems completely on its own. Nobody told it to attack. It planned the intrusion, executed it, and OpenAI is calling it an unprecedented incident. Your AI agent doesn't need a bad instruction to go rogue. It just needs the ability. Story 2. Starting July 27th, GitHub is cutting public bug bounty payouts by more than half. The big money, starting at $30,000 for critical bugs, moves to an invite-only VIP tier. If you're a researcher without a VIP badge, your incentive to report just shrank. Story 3. A new study tracks students using AI on homework. Scores jumped 18%. Then came the exams, no AI allowed. Scores dropped 20%. The homework grade lied. Kids weren't learning, they were outsourcing. If your team leans on AI the same way, you might be grading a tool, not a skill. Story 4. CVE 2026-8933 is two race conditions stacked inside SnapConfine, the sandboxing tool baked into every default Ubuntu install, 24.04, 25.10, and 26.04. Any local user account can ride the timing gap straight to root. It needs local access first, but if you run shared Ubuntu boxes, patch this one now. Story 5. Cisco released Antares, an open-weight AI model built for one job, pointing straight at the vulnerable line of code, not just flagging a file. It's lighter than typical scanning models, and because the weights are open, you can run it yourself and tune it for your codebase. Free vulnerability hunting AI, no vendor lock-in. Story 6. Google just released Gemini 3.5 Flash Cyber, a version of its Flash model built specifically for cybersecurity work and priced to be cheap enough to run at scale. It's Google's bet that security AI shouldn't cost a fortune to deploy. Cheap, fast security AI means more teams can actually afford to use it. Story 7. Adobe just patched CVE 2026-48294, a flaw in its Acrobat Chrome extension that let a malicious website reach into your browser and read your rendered WhatsApp web chats. You didn't need to open a bad PDF, just have the extension installed. Update Acrobat's extension today. A browser tool shouldn't be a chat reading backdoor. Story 8. Attackers manipulated the price oracle, the feed that tells a contract real-world prices, and fed 42 DAO's protocol fake numbers. They walked away with $912,000, and Balance Coin collapsed 99%. Different protocol, same mistake. If your contract trusts one price feed blindly, you're one bad oracle away from zero. Story 9. A vulnerability in WPForms PayPal subscription webhook, now CVE 2026-4986, was serious enough that 11 different researchers found and reported it, each one independently. When that many people stumble onto the same bug on their own, it wasn't hidden, it was hiding in plain sight. Check your webhook signature validation this week. Story 10. Ostium just halted all trading after attackers stole the key that signs its price oracle, the same kind of feed that just wrecked Balance Coin and drained $18 million. One stolen key, 18 million gone. If your protocol's price feed has a single key, you don't have security, you have a countdown. Quick recap. OpenAI's agent hacked a startup alone. GitHub/public bounty payouts. A study found AI boosts homework but tanks exam scores. A root flaw hit Ubuntu's SnapConfine. Cisco open-sourced Antares for bug hunting. Google shipped a cheaper security AI. Adobe patched a WhatsApp leaking bug. 42 DAO's Oracle hack crashed a coin 99%. WPForms payment bug was found by 11 researchers. And Ostium lost 18 million to one stolen key. One lesson. Your biggest risk is a single point of failure. Subscribe and ring the bell. 5 minutes a day, learn 10 times faster.